Yusuf, you were going to talk about HARO. Are you familiar, Brian, with what HARO is?
No.
It's a email newsletter called Help a Reporter Out. And it's a bunch of journalists who are looking for sources of information that they can quote in their articles. And we look at it in terms of a link building process, because sometimes when a reporter will quote you in their article as an expert, they will give you a link to your website. And so Yusuf really has found a lot of success in this. So what you were going to say something about how easy it is, Yusuf?
Yeah, I was gonna say that it doesn't take that much time, and the return on investment, which is your time here, is actually worth it. Can I share my screen?
I have to let you. Now
Please.
you can.
All right. Now I'm sharing my screen. All right. So this is the website. I'm not gonna go on how to register because this is on CareerSense. So either Dave or Trisha can just check on the website. But basically,
Right.
you're just gonna register as a source because you are the expert here. And what basically happens is, let's go for the latest one that I got today. So basically, a bunch of reporters will ask for experts from experts about something. For instance, let's see this one, the first one. This one is asking for someone who knows about pregnancy, for example. Maybe a mom, maybe a doctor. I don't know. You get a click, and then it takes you to the whole pitch where they are asking about everything. So why this is useful is because you will have to look for a pitch that is relevant to what you do. And while doing this, just this month, I found a lot of opportunities that either you or Dave are gonna answer easily. And most of these opportunities will come with a link. For instance, let's just click here. Okay, this one is not asking, but at the end, you will find them most of the time saying that they want your bio, your socials, and your website. So yeah. What I wanted to add, maybe Trisha and Dave know this about HARO, but what I want to add is it doesn't take that much time. So what you can do, and sometimes, well, this is something I do manually. I do it like I just scroll and just skim through these to find opportunities that are relevant to our clients. But what you could do if you don't have that much time, if you are busy and you are an expert and you don't have that much time, what you could do is just Control F or Command F on Mac and just type the keyword of something that is relevant to your industry. For instance, let's see, I'll type marketing here. Oh, look, we have 15 keywords about marketing. So what I'll do, I'll just see the title. Is it relevant to what we do? Let's see, market organization. I don't know, maybe. And yeah, you just have to. I guess this one only has this opportunity for marketing. Let's see. Maybe I'm into. Let's see. I don't know. Can you give me a keyword that is website? Yes.
Golf. That's a sport.
No. I mean that's very specific.
Okay.
Try sports.
Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a section of sports here, but it's a little bit broad. I was gonna think maybe something like website building. Well, it's not on this pitch, but the gist here is you just have to take, for instance, when you don't find your keywords, then that's it. You've done it for at least for this one. You usually get 3 of these each day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. So what you can do is just, yeah, whenever you see it, I don't know when exactly. Well, for me, it's I don't remember, but I'm always opening the email, my emails here, so I always check well, for other reasons, but yeah, for HARO too. So you just have to keep this tab open, and whenever they send you the email of the HARO email, which you will get 3 each day. Just do this, and it's gonna be much worth it. Let's go for this one. For example, let's see. This is what I was talking about. See how they're asking for the website? That means 100% you're gonna get a link here. All of these all asking for the website. So if you let's look at this. How to protect wood floors this Christmas. So this one is asking for an expert about wood, I guess, or I don't know, but
flooring.
yeah, or flooring. So yeah, basically anything you see yourself you're good at, or your clients can also get involved in this. Maybe it will take some time, but just focus on what you are good at, because you are going to be the one who's answering. So if you build websites, if you are familiar with I guess branding, you just have to come here. I don't know, maybe type branding. Let me see. No, nothing. How travel companies and brands are stepping out. So sometimes you might get some some topics that, although they are not specifically related to you, there is a chance you will get they will like your reply, because sometimes they want answers from different angles. For instance, they don't just want the answer from the specifically one expert, but they would like an answer from the angle of a web developer, for example. So that can be helpful too. So yeah, so all you have to do each day, just sign up for HARO, and whenever you see it, this is so important. Whenever you have to be a little bit fast. Well, sometimes you might take some time and get lucky, but yeah, the faster you respond to these, the more chances you will have. And always answer the questions. Always pay attention to this requirements area. If you don't see yourself matching the requirements they want, just don't bother. You'll just waste your time. But yeah, just type the keyword here each day. Just whenever you get, let's say, for example, let me how do you unread. So these you will get 3 like this each day. You'll get 3. Whenever you see one like this, just click on it, go Control F or Command F, type the keyword that you think is relevant to what you do, your industry, and I don't know, let's say for example, what I usually do is I go manual. It's better actually to go manually, but if I'm saying if you don't have time here, that's gonna be the easiest way for you to do and the most effective way. But I usually one of the opportunities I got had nothing to do with what we do. It had nothing to do with marketing. but I was just looking here and I was like, hey, I know about this and I can write something good. So I just went and wrote something and the link to us either ways. So yeah, so it is worth to skim through it and just go skimming. Maybe you will find it something that you can write about, and that is not gonna take that much time of yours, and just go for it. But if you don't have the time, just each day you will 100%. I saw some opportunities this month that were very relevant to I think it was website design or branding, something like that. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, just write the keyword that you think you are, your industry revolves around and you're good at, and it will take you like this, and just not this one, okay? Maybe this one, okay? Yeah. So yeah, I think that's not gonna take maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes of your time for each one. I think this way, let's say, market it again, nothing. The next one, I think it's not taking that much time from me. So, and once you find an opportunity, it might take you a maximum of 30 minutes if you want to do a really good pitch. But if you want to do a really good pitch, Curious Ants has a sample of how to do it, and everything is there. So make sure to check it out. And I guess that's it.
I think
Cool.
preview, Yusuf, we've been keeping track of how many of these we've sent and how many we've gotten. And this is so far the most successful link building effort as far as emails out to links received, right?
Right.
So link building is always troubling and frustrating because it just takes forever. You get a lot of emails to get a response. But this one is for people who want to hear from you, who are saying they will link to your website, and that's why it's so successful. It's an easy link opportunity. That's why we do it.
Yeah, because most people who do this service know that you want something in return, which is obviously a link. So you're not gonna just waste your time every day and answer their pitch for nothing. So yeah, they know what's up, and most of the time you'll get the link if you get featured in their website.
Yeah.
And that's a link that your competitor is not gonna get unless he he somehow pitches the same one and you are on the same page, but that's very rare. So I think it's really something worth doing every day, and once you get used to it, and you'll find yourself doing it like a habit. Sometimes when you have nothing to do, you finished your projects or something, and you're checking your emails, then you can check HARO email too and see if there is an opportunity that you can write. If not, that's okay. Check the next day and so on till you find a good one. Do you have any questions, Brian?
Well, actually, I do.
Okay.
Are you ready? But anyway, so I guess for this particular strategy, this is a very nice platform to use. But I just think if I'm understanding correctly, this means that you'd have to a certain extent have the expertise to answer the questions listed there, right?
Yeah.
So suppose you're working on an SEO campaign for a client that does something technical that you don't have any background on?
Excellent
What do you
question.
do?
Excellent question.
Well, I'll let David answer this.
Oh, Yusuf, I think you're doing a good job. Why don't you tell them what we do to do that?
Well, for me personally, if there is something that I have a little bit of knowledge about, I either send it to David, or I just go and search in Google. If I see it that it's not very technical, I just go in Google and see the experts what they are saying, and once I understand it, I just write my own opinion. I know this one takes a little bit of time, but if it is too technical, I just don't bother and I just send it to David.
Well, but there's another step we do too. So sometimes our clients are the expert.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
what we'll do is we will send, Yusuf will find one and copy the pitch, send it to the client, and they can reply directly to it. The trick is they also have to be subscribed to the HARO newsletter as a source. So for instance, Brian, right now, you're not signed up to receive these.
Right.
So if you were to get it, go click on the first one here, Yusuf. So if you were to get this and you were to click on that email address, the query dash, if you were to click on that, it would not let you send it because you're not signed up on the email list of HARO. However, we ask our clients who want to participate in this to sign up as well. And we just tell them, hey, you need to sign up, but don't worry, we will tell you when you need to do something so they don't have to read these emails every day. And then when, in this case, Yusuf is looking through and for our clients and says, oh, we have a client who's a lawyer. So we're going to send this opportunity straight to the client and say, hey, client, if you please respond to this. And they just respond directly to the source. So that cuts out the middleman. So that way it's not the client sending to Yusuf and then Yusuf sending on to HARO. Because like Yusuf said, this is all really has to be done pretty quick.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then what's happened? We skipped a bunch of problems. Now, we used to do it the wrong way, which was Yusuf would send it to me. I would send it to the client. The client would then ask a lawyer. The lawyer would tell the client. The client would then tell me, and then I'd tell Yusuf. And by the time we got back, we missed the deadline. Because you look, there's a deadline here. So today is December 7th, and it is 2 p.m. right now. That means this one is due in an hour. So the client's never going to get back to us in that time. So the quicker we can just say, hey, client, and they can just send all these to the spam box, right? That's fine. But we're going to send them so if Yusuf, we had a gynecologist, Yusuf might send this to the gynecologist and the gynecologist could reply directly. And because they're already subscribed to this. Now, one of the things Yusuf said, and this is really important to reiterate, is you don't know if you're going to be accepted. You're going to reply to this pitch, and someone might not like what you have to say, or might not find it valuable, or might miss the deadline, or someone got to it first. There's all kinds of reasons why people might not accept your pitch.
Yep.
So we suggest to everybody they make their response very brief. One or two sentences, because they can always contact you back and say, hey, can I give some more information? But it's better to just send a couple sentences, show you know what you're talking about, and then have them ask them to spend an hour writing a 1,000-word article to answer their question, and then they just get rejected, right?
Right.
So those are the tricks we found to do this when we do it on behalf of clients. But if you are, like, if you wanted to do it for your own business, Brian, then you just watch it. And Brian, you know web design, web development really well. So if you watched it, you could probably just reply to them yourself, right?
Yeah.
If you want to do it for your clients, then you're going to have some extra steps. And, this there's all kinds of things like you could not send it to the client. You could send it to whoever writes for the client, right? The whoever writes the articles for the client might know the answer already, and then they just reply. But that's a really good question, because you realize that this might not be as easy as you initially thought it said it was, right?
Yeah, nothing is easy.
Yeah. But like we said, this is probably one of the most effective link building strategies we do.
Yep.
Very, very nice tool.
Cool.